I am going to begin with a quiet alarm. The soreness in your calves, the tingling in your toes, and that strange heaviness that creeps in by evening are not simply the toll of birthdays. They are the early signals of nerves that are underfed and inflamed, and when those signals are ignored, they can steal sleep, raise your risk of a stumble, and chip away at your independence one day at a time. Instead of reaching for another quick fix, try one gentle pivot tonight. Set aside the late sugary sip and make a warm cup that soothes inflammation and coaxes blood into the tiny vessels that keep your leg nerves alive. Then stay with me, and I will show you how a handful of everyday drinks can become allies in your recovery. In my practice, I have seen the same pattern over and over. Nerves in the lower legs struggle when slow, persistent inflammation meets sluggish circulation, and the result is misfiring signals, tired muscles, and wobbly balance. The American Diabetes Association explains how long-standing high blood sugar batters the nerves that travel into the feet. The National Institutes of Health describe how poor microcirculation delays healing, and Mayo Clinic emphasizes that deep sleep and steady movement are when the body does its repair work, which means what you drink across the day and in the evening can either fuel the fire or cool it down. The strong side of starting with beverages is practicality. They are familiar, affordable, and simple to repeat. They can reduce inflammatory stress and improve endothelial function so more oxygen reaches your legs. And they often help you unwind at night so your nerves can rebuild. The weak side is that drinks are not a cure for uncontrolled disease. So I pair them with medical care, medication when needed, and a short daily walk to keep blood moving. If you notice pins and needles, burning patches, or cramps that visit after dinner, there is a reason and there is a path forward. Begin by feeding your nerves with antioxidants. Ease the squeeze on your vessels so blood can carry oxygen and nutrients, and protect your sleep window so those repairs can actually land. While we talk, brew a cup of green tea or a simple chamomile about 1 hour before bed. Enjoy it plain or with a slice of lemon, and pay attention to whether your legs settle more easily, because small choices repeated with care become stronger steps. I will keep the science plain and human, and I will mark the places where research is clear and where your own response should lead the way, so you can make decisions that match your body and your life. Now, take a breath, because in the next part, we will open the door to the first group of drinks that quietly turn down inflammation and help your nerves send cleaner messages while you rest. Let me start with a twist that may shift the way you think about your health. Modern medicine is strong and often life-saving, yet it sometimes leaves people believing that healing is only in the hands of doctors and prescriptions, when in fact, the body carries its own quiet ability to repair if we feed it with the right choices. Over the years, I have watched older adults who felt trapped by burning legs and restless nights find comfort when they began to lean on simple drinks that nature has offered for generations. Picture a warm cup of golden milk rich with turmeric before bedtime, or a fresh glass of beet juice in the morning. These are not miracles, but science now shows they carry compounds that reduce inflammation, relax blood vessels, and allow oxygen to reach nerves that are hungry for repair. The National Institutes of Health has pointed out that curcumin in turmeric shields nerve cells from oxidative stress, and researchers publishing in Circulation have demonstrated that natural nitrates in beetroot improve circulation by opening blood vessels. The strength of using drinks in this way is clear. They are affordable, safe, and easy to repeat daily, and they give you a role in your own recovery instead of making you feel powerless. The weakness is also important to face, because no tea or juice can replace proper treatment when a disease is severe, and I always remind my patients to see these as companions to medical care, not as a substitute. If you have grown hopeless about tingling calves or heavy legs, let this be a spark of hope, because even the smallest ritual like swapping a soda or nightcap for a calming chamomile tea before bed can improve your sleep and lighten the strain in your legs. Tonight, make that simple trade and notice whether your body thanks you with a steadier rest. Small changes repeated with patience become strong foundations. Take a deep breath and stay with me, because in the next part I will guide you into the first drink that has been proven to protect fragile nerves and give your legs a stronger chance to recover. There is a simple truth that many people overlook. The heaviness in your calves, the restless cramps that wake you in the dark, and the tingling that makes you shorten your walk are not just a price of birthdays. They are the early signs of nerves and muscles fighting against hidden inflammation and weak circulation. What most of us were never told is that the drinks we choose every day can behave like gentle medicine, filled with antioxidants and natural compounds that calm irritation, protect delicate nerve fibers, and open the small vessels that feed tired muscles with oxygen. Researchers at Harvard have shown how anthocyanins in berries improve vascular flexibility, and Mayo Clinic scientists point out that flavonoids in cocoa boost blood flow and shield nerve cells from oxidative stress. The strength of using drinks is that they are simple, affordable, and safe to weave into daily life. They require no prescription, and they turn you into an active partner in your own healing. The weakness is that they are not overnight cures. Their benefits build slowly, and like watering a garden, their power rests in steady practice over time. Think of your nerves as roots beneath the soil, needing daily nourishment to grow strong and steady. By changing what you sip each day, you begin to create the environment where nerves mend faster, muscles recover more fully, and your steps feel lighter and safer. This is not about exotic potions. It is about familiar drinks that have stood the test of centuries and are now supported by modern science. Stay with me, because in the next part I will reveal the first of these drinks, one that has been trusted for generations and proven to defend your nerves against the slow wear of time. Now we step into the first family of drinks, the ones that directly calm inflammation and give your nerves the breathing room they need to repair. I begin with green tea, often brushed aside as ordinary. Yet inside its leaves sit catechins, antioxidants that research has shown lower oxidative stress and quiet the chronic inflammation that silently wears down nerves. In the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, scientists report that people who drink green tea regularly improve circulation and even nerve conduction, meaning signals travel more smoothly between brain and muscle. The beauty of green tea is its simplicity. It is safe, affordable, and easy to brew each day, and many older adults tell me their legs feel lighter after a few steady weeks. The weakness is real too. Bottled versions often lose their power, and caffeine late at night can steal your sleep. So the solution is a freshly brewed cup, steeped gently in hot water, enjoyed plain or brightened with lemon. The second drink is golden milk, a mixture of warm milk and turmeric, once a folk remedy and now supported by science. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, has been studied at the University of California and beyond for its ability to reduce swelling and even stimulate the regeneration of damaged nerve tissue. Its strength is not only the anti-inflammatory effect, but also the way it settles the body before sleep, making it a natural partner for overnight repair when nerves mend the most. The weakness is that curcumin absorbs poorly on its own, but with just a pinch of black pepper, the body can unlock its full benefit. The third drink is beetroot juice, sometimes avoided for its earthy taste yet remarkable for its high nitrate content, which the body turns into nitric oxide, a messenger that widens blood vessels and allows oxygen to reach places it once struggled to go. In the journal Hypertension, researchers showed that beetroot juice lowers blood pressure and improves stamina by enhancing circulation, results that directly support healthier legs. The strength of beet juice is the speed with which it improves blood flow, making walking or standing easier within weeks, while the weakness is the strong flavor, though blending with apple or carrot softens it. Taken together, these three drinks form the first chord in a longer symphony of recovery, cooling the flames of inflammation, opening blood vessels, and preparing nerves for repair. I want you to picture yourself tonight choosing one of these simple options, because the act of repetition is what turns small steps into lasting strength. And as we move forward, stay close, For the next part, we'll shift us from calming inflammation to shielding your nerves with antioxidants that keep your legs resilient for the years ahead. There is a quiet form of damage that many people never think about: the slow rusting of nerves and muscles from oxidative stress. Just as metal left in the rain corrodes, cells exposed daily to free radicals begin to fray. And this hidden corrosion shows up as tingling feet, sudden cramps, or the loss of steady balance. Two simple drinks rise as shields against this silent decay. The first is a blueberry smoothie. These small fruits carry anthocyanins, pigments so potent that Harvard scientists have shown they improve blood flow to the brain and the lower body, which means nerves get more oxygen and muscles recover more fully after even ordinary movement. The strength of blueberries is that they are easy to enjoy blended with milk or greens in the morning. Their sweetness makes them pleasant, and even frozen berries hold most of their benefit. The weakness is cost and season, since fresh berries are not always available, but frozen options are a reliable stand-in. When you start the day with a blueberry smoothie, you are laying down a shield of antioxidants that protect against the slow decline of aging nerves. The second drink is chamomile tea, a remedy once known only for relaxation and now recognized by modern science for its power over nerve, pain, and sleep quality. In molecular medicine reports, researchers noted that apigenin in chamomile eases inflammation in nerve tissue and supports deeper, more restorative sleep. Its strength lies in this double action, soothing nerves while guiding the body into the very sleep cycle when repair takes place. Its weakness is that it is gentle, not a cure for severe insomnia, but as a nightly ritual, it creates the conditions for long-term healing. Together, these two drinks create a rhythm of defense, one protecting your day with antioxidants and the other protecting your night with calm and recovery. Picture the flow: a blueberry blend greeting the morning sun and a chamomile cup closing the day with peace, a cycle that quietly stacks up into steadier steps. Stay with me, because next we will step into drinks that do more than protect. They actually rebuild the tissues that shield your nerves and keep your legs strong. One of the hidden reasons nerve signals grow weak with age is that the protective sheath called myelin begins to thin, leaving messages to stumble the way voices crackle over a broken telephone line. Muscles suffer too when the connective tissue that holds them steady loses strength. To answer this decline, two old-fashioned but powerful drinks step forward. The first is bone broth. Many know it as comfort on a cold day, but beneath that warmth is a dense source of collagen and amino acids like glycine, proline, and glutamine. In the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers found that collagen intake improves nerve conduction and joint flexibility, showing that bone broth is not just folk tradition, but modern science in a bowl. Its strength is deep nourishment, rebuilding the protective coat around nerves and easing stiff joints so movement feels smoother. Its weakness is patience, since true nutrient-rich broth requires hours of simmering, and many store-bought cartons simply do not carry the same healing power. The second drink is ginger tea, a bright infusion with a kick that has been studied in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine for its ability to calm inflammation, stimulate circulation, and guard nerve cells from oxidative harm. Its strength is speed, bringing warmth that loosens stiffness and easing the tingling or cramps that can chase you through the day. Its weakness is sensitivity, since a strong brew may upset delicate stomachs or stir restlessness if taken too close to bedtime. When you bring them together, they act as the frame and the fire, the broth knitting tissue back into resilience, while the ginger tea delivers fresh blood and warmth to every corner. Imagine sipping a bowl of broth with your evening meal, and following it with a cup of ginger tea in the afternoon, a rhythm that rebuilds and renews with every day. And stay with me, because in the next part we will shift into drinks that not only repair but also protect with pleasure, transforming small indulgences into tools for lasting nerve health. Most of us were taught to see sweet drinks as guilty pleasures, little treats that should be avoided. Yet the truth is that two of them, chosen with care, can act as guardians for your nerves and muscles. The first is dark chocolate cocoa. Beneath its rich flavor lie flavonoids, natural compounds shown in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition to improve vascular function, lower inflammation, and shield delicate nerve cells from oxidative stress. The strength of cocoa is that it feels like indulgence, yet works like medicine, opening blood vessels so oxygen flows more freely into the legs and giving tired nerves the fuel they crave. Its weakness is the sugar trap, because the benefit depends on dark, unsweetened cocoa, while sugary mixes reverse the gain by driving inflammation higher. The second is almond milk, often seen as just a dairy substitute, but in truth a quiet powerhouse. Almonds carry vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats, and research in the Journal of Nutrition highlights how vitamin E protects the fatty membranes of nerve cells, while magnesium regulates the signals that keep muscles contracting smoothly. The strength of almond milk is its versatility, gentle to drink on its own or as a base for smoothies and oatmeal. Its weakness lies in the way many store brands load it with sweeteners or flavors that weaken its health effect, so the best choice is unsweetened or homemade. When you place these two together, you discover a rare gift, comfort and protection living in the same cup. Picture yourself closing the evening with a warm cocoa that soothes both mind and body, then waking to almond milk that steadies your nerves for the day ahead, indulgence and resilience woven into your daily rhythm. And stay with me, because next we will close the circle, drawing all these steps together into a message of hope that shows how small choices practiced with patience can reshape the way your legs carry you through the years. Caring for your nerves and muscles does not require complicated regimens or costly supplements. It begins with the simple daily act of choosing what you pour into a cup. Green tea, golden milk, beet juice, blueberry smoothies, chamomile, bone broth, ginger, cocoa, and almond milk are not just beverages, they are quiet allies that calm inflammation, widen circulation, and guard the fragile fibers that carry signals through your legs. The strength of this path is its simplicity and its safety. It hands you a measure of control and asks only for patience. The weakness is that the change does not shout overnight. It whispers over weeks and months. But that whisper is how real healing takes root. Imagine laying bricks for a foundation, one cup at a time, until the ground beneath you is firm and steady for years to come. Remember, your legs are not simply limbs. They are the vehicles of your independence, the means by which you meet the world, and the carriers of every step toward the life you still want to live. Begin tonight with one small choice, and let tomorrow thank you with a lighter stride. I invite you to share your story, because your words may be the spark someone else needs to keep moving. Take a moment to subscribe, add your voice in the comments, and join a circle of people proving that age does not end strength, it reshapes it. Together we show that growing older is not about giving up movement. It is about learning to nourish it in ways that keep us walking strong and steady for the years ahead.